Grand City is where millions of people call home. So when anyone or anything becomes a threat, it's my job to help. Sure, I've got my stories like any other hero. Saving the day, fighting the bad guy, but I've never had to be on a team. No one else is coming to rescue them. This is all on me. I am the Guardian of Grand City.
Hey everybody, I'm CJ, and it seems like every time I do one of these videos, I always have to preface it by saying I've been sick lately, but yeah, I've been sick lately. I guess when you provide as much childcare as I do, you're gonna get sick. Kids are just basically little carrier monkeys, and wouldn't you know, I spent most of last week sick as a dog, so maybe enough said there. Now, every once in a while, and it's getting pretty rare these days, but every once in a while, there is good news coming out of Hollywood. And when it comes along, I can't speak for anyone else, but when it finally happens, it's like it's just such a breath of fresh air that you can't not talk about it. So here we go. This is from Bounding into Comics. Headline says, Halloween Kills producer Ryan Fryman says Michael Myers will never cross over with competing slasher icons. And they don't exactly bury the headline there. There's some kind of repeat after me kind of informative journalism that's going on here. And honestly, I mean, number one, they do keep it to a minimum. And number two, a lot of it does get kind of smushed in at the end of the article, but nevertheless, it is in there, and honestly, it is kind of tedious when news outlets do this. But anyway, basically, I'm just going to go straight to the money part here. This is the producer, what's his name, Fryman, says, in terms of a Freddy versus Jason type of crossover that somehow includes Michael Myers, he says, I still think that Michael, being the first, is the best, and I think each has their own appeal. Freddy definitely has his silliness and is interesting. I've never truly been a Jason fan, but I find merit in all of them, and then it just gets a little bit windy after that. But the bottom line is, this isn't something that Halloween fans or fans of Michael Myers should expect or fear in the future, or at least in the near future, as long as apparently the current producers and creative team are steering the ship with Halloween's destiny. It doesn't seem like there's gonna be kind of a stupid and unnecessary sort of crossover. For whatever reason, I'm just not as big of a fan of Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees. And so for those reasons, the existence of Freddy versus Jason, it's never really bothered me. You know, I mean, by all means, let the B-listers team up with each other or beat each other up or whatever it is that they're going to do. They can do that. But Michael Myers really does need to be kept separate from the also-rans. He needs to just kind of exist in his own time and in his own place, do his own thing. And honestly, let's not overlook the obvious. Halloween 2018 was a gigantic box office hit. At this stage in the game, it doesn't really make very much sense to deviate from the story that's being told in this current trilogy, especially if you're going to risk it by, let's face it, a team up or a face off or some kind of a stupid fight or something like that, which might actually damage the brand. So, needless to say, this is a decision that I wholeheartedly agree with, I approve of, and I hope I hope it never happens. I don't need to see Michael Myers fight any other I mean, God, just look at this. I mean, how lame. Please look at the screen, guys. How lame does this look, you know? Freddy Krueger fighting Jason Voorhees. And this isn't even the good Jason. This isn't even Kane Hodder. This is some other guy. And nothing against him. I mean, I'm sure he did a good job, but it's like, you didn't even give the fans what they really wanted anyway. So it's like, apart from the fact that this just looks kind of dumb, it's like, what exactly was gained from this? And aside from a lot of money, it doesn't seem like this movie really benefited Freddy Krueger or Jason. I mean, neither of them have. They've had reboots, but they haven't really had their own movie ever since. And so, and certainly they haven't had their own ongoing franchises ever since. And so, I don't know. This just, I choose to regard this as good news. I think it's very good news that Michael Myers is. You're never going to see a picture like this featuring Michael Myers, and I'm happy about that. So anyway, I just wanted to throw all that out there. I'm going to go back and just lay down for a while, but at least for now, that's that. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, make sure you're still subscribed, comment, like, and share this video because it really helps me out. Also, you can find me on Twitter at Cole Loves Comics.